You that we are talking about a man running for president that may have a real problem, at least in the optics, with the separation of church and state after Saturday's prayer rally?
No, and Reverend Al, I'm not troubled about being on a show that's hosted by a reverend either. I think it's fine that he did what he did. And let me speak to the whole thing about Mitt Romney. I don't think the problem that Romney is going to have so much is his Mormon faith versus Rick Perry's form of evangelism. I think it has more to do with authenticity. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why Rick Perry is a very formidable candidate, and one of them, I think, is that he appeals to evangelicals. That's just one of them. But I also think that Rick Perry is charismatic and that he is authentic. He at least comes across as authentic, whereas I think Mitt Romney strikes a lot of people as a phony. And part of that is his demeanor, and part of it is his record.
Now,
well, Reverend Sharpton, what's interesting to me...
Wait, Matt, let me just ask, was that just some of your conservative illogic to compare someone running for president and it's a sitting governor having a prayer rally with me having a TV show and I'm a minister and this station has nothing to do with government?
Yeah,
that was just trying to be cute.
That was really a cheap shot, Matt. It really was.
I don't think it's a cheap shot at all. I'm proud to be here. I'm happy to
Come on,
be
the cheap shot is that a president constitutional
I'm not worried about the separation of church and state at MSNBC either. I'm happy to be here with you.
But don't you understand that a president has legal responsibilities?
Well, here's what I know. I know that FDR, Franklin Roosevelt, went on the radio and prayed, issued a public prayer for D-Day, for our soldiers. I know that Abraham Lincoln called on Americans to pray.
That's different. That's different.
Well, how's that different?
I'll tell you why it's different. Because, first of all, Abraham Lincoln and FDR are framing their considerations of the nation not in bitterly partisan terms.
Oh, because they're good. Because they're...
Let me finish.
You like them.
Let me finish.
You like to throw a punch, but when the punch come back, you start running out the ring.
Bring it on.
That appeal to a narrow segment of the American population. FDR and Abraham Lincoln, in the broadest terms possible, were appealing to a civil religion and a civic democracy that rested upon religious consciousness and the awareness that they needed the help of the divine to lead them forward. That's much different than bitter partisan appeals to a narrow segment. And let me finish. And Obama.
Go ahead, Bob. Let the voice of reason come in.
In addition to which, a president of the United States swears to uphold the Constitution, which you might not have remembered this has a First Amendment. A television program host does not have to take that kind of oath.
Well, that's why I said it was illogical. And I did run for president, and so did Mike Huckabee. And one station hired him after he ran. Another station has me sitting in after I ran. So I guess people have the right to do the same thing, but there's a big difference in us sitting as governors doing that. So I guess we have the same rights in the media world on the one side as others do on the other.